Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, I want to take a look at Internet Computer. I've done some analysis. I came to a number that I will tell you shocked me. All right, so I've been a little bit more conservative with crypto price predictions. And the one that I landed on, based on some calculations that I'll get to, it was much higher, honestly, than I thought it was going to be. And that is under a normal cycle scenario. We'll get to that. But before we dive on in, I've got to warn you again, tell you again. All right, so this video is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor, but let's go ahead and dive right on into this. So Internet Computer. I want to warn you, I love ICP, but I have a love-hate history with this crypto project. So I love the tech. I love the hype. There is a lot of hype behind this cryptocurrency, and hype in crypto, it does matter. It really matters. I wish that, I wouldn't say I wish that it didn't matter, but it matters. Hype matters and adoption matters. There's a lot of potential with adoption. We're going to get into this. On the hate side, Internet Computer had a shady launch. I'm going to show you their chart here, their all-time chart. If you haven't seen it, is disgusting to look at. Here's my problem with the launch of Internet Computer. I talked about this. I made a video once, and I opened that video by saying, I hate Internet Computer with the heat of 1,000 suns. I've warmed up since then, but they had a seed phase, and then a seed phase, and then they enforced a vesting schedule that didn't allow some of their seed investors, retail in particular, to sell their cryptocurrency until when they launched. They were able to, the project, they were able to sell and fill their pockets, and then the price just went straight down. That was an unfortunate timing. It launched on May 7th, 2021, right at the end of the euphoria. And I wish I'm sure they wish they got a redo with that. I didn't love that. Okay. I've seen it plenty of times before, looking at you, Justin Sun, but didn't love that. It turned me off to them. It soured me to them, but I've warmed up since then. The second thing that I've said in the past is that their tokenomics, you're going to see a highly inflated supply. And I'll show you that in a little bit here. But I do want to give this disclaimer. This is an incredibly difficult cryptocurrency to predict. And why is that? Well, let's go to the next chart, and you can see this is Internet Computer's all-time chart. This is not a logarithmic chart, which is what I usually use. This is just the normal, regular chart that you could see on a chart today, on a regular basis, the normal chart. And so you can see Internet Computer went from $3, less than $3 at its bear market bottom, to over $15. It's done more than a 5x already, but you can barely even see that on this chart. That is just one of the ugliest charts that I've ever seen, especially like you show somebody a chart like this and they're going to scratch their head and look at you and be like, why in the world would I buy this cryptocurrency? But Internet Computer, it is worth it. But let's get into some things here. Here's their tokenomics. Another thing that I don't love about it, it has quadrupled since their launch. Okay, so they launched with 125 million coins, a little more like a 3.5x. As of today, as of the day that I'm making this video, it's 454 million. And it's probably going to be at the end of 2024, something like 470 million, which is what I base my calculations on. That is a negative, their tokenomics, but there's also a positive to this. And that is simply, all right, why in the world would you be bullish on ICP? Because I am very bullish on Internet Computer. Well, the tokenomics. The tokenomics are looking backwards. Over the past 4 years, yes, Internet Computer has inflated their supply dramatically, but pretty much all of their vesting is finished. And when it comes to inflation of their supply, it's going to not be that terrible moving forward. And that really does matter, because what you would see with an ICP chart, let me show you here, is that Internet Computer just kept on going lower and lower, kept on bottoming out. So most cryptocurrencies bottomed out in the summer or fall of 2022. And at that time, Internet Computer, in the summer of 2022, Internet Computer was still around $20. If ICP had good backwards looking tokenomics, it would have settled off around $20, but instead it just kept on going lower. And now it's it got as low as $3. And that is around the time, again, when their tokenomics, their vesting schedules were finished. And so ICP at $3 was at an extreme bargain even more so than a lot of other cryptocurrencies. But the problem is, if you bought in the summer of 2022 in the depths of the bear market, you're still not in the positive. But if you waited with this cryptocurrency because of their highly inflationary supply and bought around $3, which I did buy some, you're just feeling fantastic right now. So moving forward, tokenomics is not an issue. If you bought a year and a half ago, tokenomics was a huge deal. And so going back here, terrible tokenomics moving forwards, looking backwards, not that bad looking forward. That has me very excited because this price is done being suppressed by their terrible tokenomics. Number two, Internet Computer is high on the list of crypto projects that could actually, quote unquote, kill Ethereum. I put the word kill in quotation marks there because I don't think Ethereum is ever actually going to die. Watch my video on Ethereum. I made it 2 days ago, my price prediction on Ethereum. But ICP can certainly chew out a big portion of the pie. The tech for ICP is far, far superior to Ethereum. But what Ethereum has it going for it is that a lot of crypto projects have already been built on Ethereum, and they're always going to use Ethereum. So, all right, here's the third thing. The other thing that I would say has me very bullish on Internet Computer. It is primed to make another Solana type run. Okay, what do I mean by that? You've seen Solana, at least since the day I've been watching this video. You saw it go from $7 at the bottom of the bear market all the way up to over $120 for something like a 15x. All right. The reason why that has happened is because people are buying Solana to get in and out of different meme coins and different other things. NFT is going to be a big thing moving forward. When NFTs return, make a big comeback, they're going to be going in and out of Solana. So here's what happens with Solana. I talked about it in my Solana video yesterday. People buy Solana. They don't care about the price of Solana. Same thing happened with Binance in 2021. They don't care about the price of Solana because what they're trying to do is get into Solana, and then they're trying to get into a meme coin and get out really quickly. Sell Solana to go into the meme coin, and then sell the meme coin to go back into Solana with the hopes of increasing their supply of Solana. In their heads, for a lot of them, especially the people who are doing this nonstop, one Solana equals one Solana. So if they sell sell Solana into a meme coin and then sell it back, and they turn that one into 1.1 Solana, that's a huge victory for them. And they're just doing that, cycling through that over and over again. So money is flowing through Solana at dramatic levels right now. In Internet Computer, if I were to make a bet towards another layer one doing what Solana did very recently, what Binance and Cake did in 2021, Internet Computer would be my number one choice. And so we could see this chart go straight up, even more so than it's gone before at some point. We still have a lot of time, but at some point. So with that in mind, here's the chart. Where do we go? I can't even look at the all-time chart. It's a lot uglier than what you're seeing on the screen right now. I can't look at the all-time chart and look at fib levels. I can't really do much. There's nothing really in terms of levels that I could draw to say like, all right, here's resistance, here's support. There really isn't much of that, and that has me shooting in the dark here. So how do we come to a price prediction? Well, here's where I'm landing. I want to look at historic market cap dominance. That helps kind of figure things out in terms of where should we expect Internet Computers dominance to kind of peak. And right on this chart, you can see May 17th of 2021, ICP had a market cap dominance of 1.25%. So do I think it's going to be higher or lower than that? My guess is that ICP throughout subsequent bull runs, whatever we have in 2028, 2032, whenever, that ICP is going to slowly gain more and more market cap dominance. And so I think it's going to be a little bit higher than what we're seeing for 2021. I think it's going to go to about 1.5%. I don't think that that's a difficult prediction for me to make. Solana, in comparison, I gave an estimate of 4.5% market cap dominance. It seemed to make sense to me that Internet Computer could get up to a third of Solana's market cap dominance. So 1.25% market cap dominance on May 17th, 2021. I believe it would go a little bit higher. 1.5% market cap dominance of a $7 trillion market cap, total crypto market cap. That equals 105 billion. And I'll be honest, I was hoping that it would equal a little bit less. I was thinking maybe like 80 billion, but how about we say this, somewhere between 80 to 105 billion, I could see Internet Computer getting to that market cap. And so with that in mind, let's just say 105 billion, that gives us a price of $223.40. And I'm telling you, what the number that I've had in my head before doing this kind of math, the number that I had in my head was somewhere like $100, but $223.40 from today's prices, that's still more than a 10x. That's something like a 14x from the day that I'm making this video. Man, that's a bold guess. That's a bold claim for me, but it just looking numerically, it just makes sense. And I'm shocked. I'm like, I don't just pull these numbers out of thin air. It's based off of calculations. I'm shocked that I came to that high of a number. And maybe some of you are thinking, no way, it's going to go much higher. I don't know. I really don't know. But please note, this is under a normal cycle scenario. And so I talked about in my Bitcoin video on just the different thoughts that I have about this potentially not being a normal cycle, to where we could front run this thing and not go as high as $7 trillion, or we could see a recession, see things crash, and then money printer get turned on. And then in later on, like 2026 or something, see the big bull run, which nobody's thinking about right now. Nobody's imagining that. But under a normal cycle scenario, this is the price that I'm sticking with. And I'm a little nervous about it, but it makes me want to buy an Internet Computer. I've been bullish. I'm bullish on Internet Computer. I just, man, 223.40, that's higher than I thought, but I'm going to stick with it. So anyway, that is all I have for today. If you like this content, if you have gained value from this content, I would greatly appreciate it. You hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment in the comment section. What do you think? Where do you think ICP is going? Do you think this is too high, too low? I don't know, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.